Alright guys, it's Courage Gaming, and we're gonna start starting a new record series. This first video, I'm killing a Ghast. Probably the largest one, it's about 10 times larger than a Ghast, as you can see. And just bear with me till I kill it and everything. I'm gonna start with Tinker's Construct, which is one of the most very important mods of the modpack. And he drops the magical chest. I don't care for that. Ah, fuck you. Alright, we don't care about that. We care about Tinker's Construct. So, any server or single player world you spawn in, you'll spawn with a book. Materials in you. You'll read it, and you'll be lost about maybe here. And all of this, and fuck the book. I'm just gonna show you how to do it. So, smelteries, what are they? Why are they useful? Well, smelteries allow you to smelt metal and some other items down into liquid, and you can reform it into other items. For example, the tools of any of these all been smelted down from an ingot or an ore or a cactus and smelted down into these new kinds of tools. But specifically, I'm going to go ahead and make the most common tool we make with smelteries, one of these. These are called Rapiers. They basically penetrate armor, so as if you're wearing not even armor at all. So, if the zombie did 2 hearts, which is 4 HP, so let me just give some zombies some armor. You can wear armor here. Again, 2 hearts. So basically it just bypasses armor. And it activates for more generation, even though it's a flat actually. We're gonna do it with the rain on because I feel like it. So, start this smeltery with the seared brick. Seared brick is made from 4 of those actual seared bricks. And those come from smelting grout. Grout is grout is 1 piece of clay, as in raw clay, 1 piece of sand, and then gravel. You just put it in the crafting table, it gives you gravel. So now I need to get the actual smelter control. And these are all in recipes, so I can just click them through your not enough items menu. And then I could put a lava tank here. The reason you need lava is because you gotta smelt at some kind of heat. So that'll actually power up. So now it's actually a smeltery. That's good enough to actually start, but most people go for a double layered. I'll go ahead and put a certain window here. Mainly just says you won't be able to see in on how much is actually in there. Some people just need to see it. So I'm gonna put more blocks. And I like to separate it. So these are smelter drains. You can place them like this. And on that side it should look like that. This is where it'll pour out. I'm just not just gonna pour out that hole and leak down the side and go everywhere. You need a faucet, which are pretty simple to make as well. And still, you don't want them just to pour out and spill the fuck everywhere. So I'm gonna put a casting table here. So that's for cast molds, and this is the basin which you can put the blocks. Alright, there's your standard smeltery idea. Alright, now we don't need any more of these things. What I do need is a tool station, a part builder, and a stencil table. Slap them wherever the fuck. Here. These are what you're gonna work with after you pull it out, because after you get the pieces, you gotta put them together somewhere. So you're gonna slap them in the tool station here. For example, you can make a rapier. You need a blade, a crossbar, and a tool rod. Okay, I already know what they're called. Usually, they tell you sometimes, like here. That's a wide yard though, so for the area that we're doing right there, you will need manual. Like, shit tons of manual. I rather shit tons of just a little bit, honestly. And honestly, before I even do that, because I just got fucked up, you need cast. Cast come from 2 pieces of gold. Just put 2 gold ingots in here, or 1 gold ore. 1 gold. If you put the ore in here, you get double the amount. So, and I just fucked up. Fixed. Ore is equivalent to 2 ingots, so if you put a gold in here on ore, it'll be enough to fill this thing. 2 ingots fill this little plat thing here. I'll just actually show you, just because some people are new to Hexxit. Hexxit's roughly new. I mean, it's only not even been a month yet. I don't know where the gold is put here. And first off, you actually need a lava. This thing will hold 4 buckets of lava. So slap 4 in there. I'll actually save 1 because we might need it. But you'll see it start smelting, and if you look in here, you will see it right there. No, it won't kill you if you step in here and nothing happens. Start smelting. This here is like a meter, because you can keep smelting lots of it without pouring it out over here, and you can hold a lot in there basically. So it's smelted now, and there's the liquid in there. That's liquid gold. So if you're wanting a cast, you just right click the faucet, it'll fill up. It won't overflow, don't worry about that. Give it a second to cool, and you're given a cast. Now you take the cast over to the stencil table, and you just slap 1 in there. And next pattern, that is the tool rod. So we will need 1 tool rod. You will need 1. There. That'll work. You will need 1 sword blade, and you will need 1 crossbar, whatever. And get rid of all this other useless shit. Just need them 3. Bit of manual. So, as you see, material cost, that's half an ingot, that's 1 ingot, that's half, so that's all together, it's only 2 ingots, so you don't even need very many manual. So for the rest of that, we can just toss it out. To actually make manual, it takes cobalt and iridite, which are both nether ores. And here's the thing, if you find a nether ore, you can't just mine it with a diamond pick. You need to have a Tinker's Construct, most likely, pick to mine it. And to get one of them, your lowest, easiest bet's gonna be steel. Steel pick is the bare minimum. And you get steel from chainmail, and you know, chainmail armor. You never see the bullshit, very rarely on mobs. Well, with the better dungeons and all that, you'll see it quite a bit. And you can just slap chainmail in there, and that gives you steel. And then, of course, you gotta take it over here. You can't just slap it in the crafting table. You gotta take it over here, make a cast with the pickaxe head, make 1 for the toolbar, and then 1 for a binding. And they all can be different parts if you want. It just depends on the durability and all that. So this will melt and turn to liquid in a second. And your lava will slowly drain over time. You usually need a fair bit of lava. I recommend having another portal nearby so you can just go get it from a lake of it. Alright, so before right clicking this, you're going to need something in there. So slap it in there and just right click this, it'll fill up. That costs 1 of the ingots. Right click this out. Pour a little bit, that's half an ingot. And there should be another half. So now we got all 3 pieces. We'll go over here to the tool station. Click what you're running to make the rapier. Slap them in there, they fit right in perfectly. Click this, takes no XP at all, and you made a rapier. And to see stats on it, just click this little anvil here, repair and modification. Slap it in the thing, it tells you everything about it. Alright, durability is very high because it's made of manual, probably the most durable item, like tool-wise. It does 2 parts of damage every hit, and modifiers running 3. Now modifiers are items you can put with the tool you made. In other words, increase it. So for example, what goes with weapons to make them sharp would be quartz. Where's quartz at? Like lots of quartz. Like give me the blocks. Cause you need shit tons of this stuff. Then you just stick it over here. I recommend doing like that because it's so much faster. You can't shift click all that in there at once. You gotta do one at a time. And you'll see there's a little bit white on there for the cords. So that's equivalent to 8 at a time. And as you see, it already went up on the attack. And that says there's 2 modifiers remaining. Now if you go to this limit, you can go more, but it's gonna take off a modifier. So just keep doing this, click, click. It's great because this all just doesn't take XP, and that's what made Minecraft a lot slower. Down to 1 modifier because I went over the limit. And 0 left, but I can still go because I'm on my last one. And I believe this will take a whole stack. Or pretty close to it. Now you can't take any more because you have 0 modifiers remaining. See, it's already up to 5 hearts. It's a 2-hit kill weapon right now. So, you want more modifiers. Alright. To get more modifiers, you will need 1 diamond and 1 block of gold. Here's how you do this. You put the diamond here and put the gold block here, and this gives you an extra modifier, basically. So then you can just put more quartz in here. Now for the rapiers, this is all you want is quartz because it just makes it sharper and sharper. So if you're into PvP especially, this is what you want. So just keep going at it, and it should be able to stop right here. Alright, and there's only one, see now it's up to 6. There's only one other way to get it more on the attack, and that would be a nether star. Goody. This usually takes a long time to get, depending on if you're spawning withers or not. But this is an extra modifier, so stick it there. Just keep going until you get there. And this is the maximum you can do with a manual rapier, is 6.5 hearts. Still a 2-hit kill, but let's say it's still not good enough. As you see, it still does a lot of damage. And a normal player also has 20 health, so treat that as a normal player. Dead. Look at that. But some people will carry around what they call heart canisters. And heart canisters also is part of Tinker's construct in the materials. When you can equip about 10 of these things, and they give you 1 heart each, so you can get up to 20 hearts. So if we can find something with 40 health, I have no idea what has 40 health. I mean, there's a 24. Which test are you? Now, yeah, and then it still just takes more damage. So, what if we can make a better rapier than a full manual? Because everyone goes straight for manual. You guys gotta think. Alright. So, next thing we'll need is patterns. Patterns come from a 2x2, just like, alright, this is your 2x2. 1 plank, 1 stick, 1 stick, pattern. Very simple. Alright. Patterns do the same thing. You can just go in here. Let me fucking try to give me another pattern because middle mouse click doesn't work very well. Alright, get out of here. So what I recommend for a rapier is you need, where the hell are they? Are they already passed them? Whoops, I missed it. Clumsy. You need one of these crossbars, and you will need one tool rod. Alright, and then you can just get rid of this and this. Alright, instead of just me smelting another manual blade, I'll just get one. Alright, and for these other two, we can get rid of the U. Oh. We go over here. This is called a part builder, and you basically put these in here and the item in here, and it gives you a pattern of it. Basically, use the patterns for items you're not smelting. So, for example, we're going to use paper. Alright, paper, you can make paper tools and all that, but they have very low durability. Here's the cool thing about paper, though. Since I'm making a paper rod and a paper crossbar, they give me more modifiers. Okay, now paper has very low durability, but with the manual sword blade, it kind of almost evens it out. Ideally around a diamond shovel durability. So this here is the same thing, 2 arts, they all have the same on that, if you're using the same blade. Alright, so you have 5 modifiers remaining, right? 5, the other one we had 3, I believe, 3 or 2. Okay, so let me get more cords, so I can just do this. That's good. We're just going at this. I'm already at 3 modifiers remaining, 3.5 hearts. Six hearts already, still modifier remaining. Alright. We're already up to the 6.5 hearts. Durability is kind of low, obviously, right now. But we still haven't even put in the gold block and the diamond yet. Not even talking about that nether star. Slap it back in. Well, first this. And honestly, you can just slap on all the modifiers you want at once. It doesn't matter because he just keeps adding more. So next, put back this in, and keep going at it. Already we're at 6.5, 7 hearts now. Now we still have another modifier there. And this gets really annoying doing this back and forth, but it usually pays off. Alright, we made it up to 8 hearts of damage, and that's enough. Like, you hit one person, they're down to 2 hearts already. So find a creeper. 2 hearts. Negative 12 now. It's a lot of extra damage from 6.5 to 8. It's a big difference, especially when you're fighting someone who has health canisters and has 40 HP. It can help you buy another whole hit. But the only bad things about these is their durability, because you made most of it out of paper. As you see, 252 out of 252. Now, most people will enchant these, and you can't just slap them in an enchantment table like this. No, it doesn't work. So what you need to do, first off, you do need bookshelves, and you will need anvils, and you will need a soul tether, since I'm not going to actually enchant it with all soul tether. I already passed it. No, I did. enchant a book, make it soul tether, and then slap the anvil down. Put that on there. Next thing, if you put an enchantment on any Tinker's Construct item, it'll be able to go in the enchantment table. Alright? And there's a few things you might want on from the enchantment table. So it'll help you know. Alright. So now that's enchanted, you can put it in here. Here's the thing though, if it's low on durability, you can't use this repair, it won't work for it. It'll just take your XP and shut all over you. So what you do want is the unbreaking, because that will like boost it a lot. These other things like afterlife, that's another bonus if you want it. That's just for if you're trying to kill a mob or something and get their egg. Magnetization, I really don't care. That's just annoying to me. And blood, unless you're really into getting blood and working with blood items. For example, I'm gonna kill the slime. Probably attempt to get its egg. Hasn't dropped an egg yet, but I'm just making holes everywhere. But there's a chance. Afterlife 1 gives you 10% chance, Afterlife 2 gives you 20%, and the 3 is the 30% on them dropping an egg. You can get an egg from some. There we go, egg, see? I did get one from the slime. Just spawn it. And that is really how you make a god rapier. And I believe I used just about all of these things here. Well, except for you, and we already know what you do. And you can do this with all these other items too, picks and everything, all these hatchets. Really, a lot of this stuff isn't too useful. The daggers, they're completely useless. And they have frying pans, and then you got the Bane Pig. Well, you can't even craft this thing. This is called Bane Pigs. Uncraftable item. It's only creative only, and this is what happens when you hit something. It fucks you up. On the look at the health. Sometimes it'll glitch the mob. I'm trying to get me a glitch. I need a mob like you. Well, it's not working right now, but yes. Alright. That's your main smeltery, and you can keep building it up, by the way. So, like, if you wanted to do, where the hell is the brick at? It's your brick. God damn you. Build it up again, and it's more space in there, and I'm not even sure if you can build up again. Let's find that out. No, but just for the hell of the looks of it, you can just build it up like a tower, and people start freaking out, thinking, "Oh my god!" The max you can have it is 3 high. Hold a shit ton of items in there. Yeah, actually, maybe you can. I don't know. Is that? Actually, no, I'm thinking that you can. I'm thinking now that actually does work. Here's how you find out. Fuck you. Alright. Oh my god. You can have some fun with smelteries, guys. I'm just gonna say that now. Like, that's huge. Like, that's a lot of space in there. I don't know how I can make these things, really. Honestly, you're not even gonna want them that high, because I don't know where the hell you're gonna fit them. Outside where everyone can see them. Good job. That's a glitch. I don't know. There's a lot of room, though. And there's just, like, lots of items you can create through them. You can just check all 3 of these out. You can see all the parts you can make. You can slap them all together into the actual item, and anything else. This is what cobalt. That's the gravel. I want that. Cobalt iodite. You mine them up with a steel pick, you'll get the ore. If you put that in there and that in there, that'll give you 1 manualum. So, and that's really all you need. Just one of them and some paper, and you got yourself already get the start on a god rapier. And these are pattern chests. I don't honestly use them, but you can just slap them against this. And this is where you put the patterns and cast and shit at. And then you should be able to, like, drag them out in here somewhere. I thought you could. One of these, I thought. Yeah, right here. Not that over there. If it's hooked up to the part builder, you can slap them in there, and it's over here for your use. You have to drag them over there. Can't shift click them. And that's all you really need for Smeltery. Again, just grout for where the hell's grout at? I know it comes in here. I can find it. Grout. That's what grout looks like. It doesn't naturally spawn. 1 clay, 1 sand, 1 gravel. Makes you grout. Smelt it, gives you the brick. You take 4 of the brick, mix 1 of them, and from there you can start making these things. I don't know why mine is. There we go. That's why it wasn't working. Here's your not enough items, and you get all your recipes. Just I need to go into recipe mode. So just go to seared, like seared brick. This is what you get from grout right here. Make 4 of them into 1 brick, and then you can make it into that. Honestly, there's no difference between seared window and seared glass. I really have not found any difference. Just it's all looks. So either or, it doesn't matter. You don't even have to have that, honestly. And for the furnace piece, or I don't know what it's called now. They're all here in a big pile, like right here somewhere. Next page. Next page. Smeltery control. It's all just made from the brick. It's all the recipes. Pretty simple. And it's really fun, actually. I like having to do all this. And another thing, you'll find villages, and these things will already be in there, and you'll have a chest, a normal chest, with like all the patterns in it. So just go ahead and steal all that. And from there, well, fuck you. How do I go back in creative? Damn you. Anyway. I should beat you the magic pickaxe. Fuck it. Alright. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to us. I'm going to start doing Hexxit now that we've got Minecraft on hold. And I'm going to have videos up quite a bit. And there's some servers that I'm going to be playing on, so stay tuned to that. Some really fun Hexxit servers out there, guys. You just got to start looking. You go to hexxitserverslist.com, you'll find a lot of them. If you want to find me personally, I'll be on one called hexxit.co. It's usually up unless the owner is not on, and then it might be down. It really depends. It crashes a lot. Then again, a lot of servers crash a lot. And it should actually be number 2 on there. So if you want to find me, go ahead and on there. You'll find me. I moderate the server most likely all day. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.